let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna start with a quick little warm up here before we get rocking and rolling. Welcome to boot camp.
Private session, wow, okay.
What's that?
Private session.
Private session today, yes. There'll be some people who watch this on YouTube later. So we're gonna start getting warmed up by just jogging in place. And now we're gonna move to butt kicks. So you can either bring your legs up or step it out as long as we're moving. Trying to bring your legs all the way back. Trying to hit your backside. And high knees. Again, you can step and hit as long as you're keeping your heart rate up, or you can try and bring those knees up. Good, bring it down. Have some jumping jacks. Woo! And down. Good job. We're gonna do a couple mobility stretches. Make sure that we're all warmed up and prepared. Arms overhead. Feet shoulder width apart. We have some overhead squats. Sit down nice and low, then press back up. Over halfway more. 3, 2, and 1. Stand up this time. Make sure you're nice and wide. We just have side to side lunges. Side to side. If you want more of a stretch, you can lift up the foot, opposite side foot. Two more. Final one. Good. Stand it up, shake it out. One more upper body one, then we're going to move to the mat. We have a hinge. Drop the butt down. Rotate one arm up. Rotate the other. Back here. Hinge and stand. So we hinge, squat, rotate. Hinge and stand. Two more. Hinge, squat, rotate. Hinge, stand, and final one. Hinge, squat, rotate. Hinge, and stand. Good, we're gonna drop down to our mat now. Brush everything away if you have things to brush. And roll down onto your mat. We're gonna start just an easy spine twist. That always feels enough when we get started. So laying on our belly, we're gonna lift one leg up and roll it over. Back to center and other side. So just go wherever you can. This should feel nice, especially since it's a morning class. Get all the cracks out. Roll back down. And we're gonna do a couple Y's, TIs, activate our shoulders and our back sides. So watch me first. We go up to a T, back to an I. My thumbs are up the whole time. And come back down. Let's do it together for 10. We're going Y, T, I, and down. If you want to work your low back a little bit more, you can even lift your legs up, hover the mat each time. Halfway, 5, 4, 3, 2, and final one. Good. Come up onto all fours, stretch it out, and then come to a tabletop position. Last thing we're gonna do for our warm up is activate our core. So make sure you're not pulling your butt up and your belly down. You're staying nice and neutral through your spine, pressing up. We're gonna extend one leg back, one arm forward into a bird dog. We have 10 total, 5 on each side. So raise up, drop down, switch sides. Switch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and final one, 10. Good. Shake it out, do some arm circles, whatever feels good. Maybe grab some water. I'm going to show you what we're going to do for our first set. Our first set that we have is going to be descending reps. It's going to be a strength set. So we have 4 different exercises, and we're going to start doing 10 reps of each exercise. So 1 through 4, 10 reps, and then the next round we're going to do 9, then 8, 7, all the way down. I'm going to cap our time at 8 minutes. So we're going to try and get through, hopefully trying to work our way down to 1 rep by the end of 8 minutes. If you hit 1, you can start to work your way back up. So you're going to go at your own pace and do whatever feels right for you. This is where it would be a good idea if you have small hand weights or the resistance band. I can show you with the resistance band for some of the moves, because that will just really add to it. So let me demonstrate the moves first. We have a sumo squat with a side bend. So feet are nice and wide. We squat down, side bend, back up. You could also just sumo squat, side bend. If you had weights, this is where it would be good to just do some side bends and back up. That's one. We start with 10. After that, here I'm going to grab my resistance band for this one. We have a hinge to a Y raise. So I have my arms down here, my resistance band. If you have weights, you would just be holding them in your hand, or you can do this body weight. You hinge at your waist. My back is nice and flat, as you can see. Lift the arms up, down, and up. Tension against the band, the towel, the weights, whatever you're using. After that, we're gonna hit the mat. We have a pike push-up to a bear plank. So pike push-up, we're gonna start with our feet here. I'm gonna show you different levels for this one. Lift up, pike push-up, roll forward, back is flat, plank jack. Roll up, roll forward, plank jack. Another way you could do this would be in a plank position, or you could do a pike push-up on your knees. Just make sure that you're really targeting your shoulders for this one. So instead of coming down and forward, your butt is up and you lean down, so you can do it on your knees, and then step it out. And that would be one. Then on our bellies, we have a breaststroke. We have levels for this one. First one, we flutter our feet and breaststroke. Notice my feet are moving, my arms are moving. I'm staying lifted the entire time. Level 2, you lift up, still fluttering the feet, come back down in between. So you're taking more of a rest. You could also do this with no feet flutter. So just lift your arms, stroke it out. So I'll remind you as the moves as we get started. Just a reminder that we're going to be going at our own pace today, and we have capped our time. So we're hoping that we can make it all the way down to 10 reps or 10 to 1 reps. That's okay if you don't, we might not, just because there's 4 exercises. We're just trying to keep that heart rate up, keep us moving.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, we're going to go ahead and get started with the sumo squat to side bends in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 sumo squats, side bend, we're going side bend right, left, stand it back up. 10 of these. If you're following me, I have 3, 2, and 1. Next one, we have hinge with a Y raise. Again, if you have a band, small weights, towel, that's perfect for this one. We hinge at our waist first. Then we lift up, resistance against the band. If you're following with me, I'm at 5. Make sure you're really stretching the back of the legs and hamstrings. When you come down, you're making that a really strong movement. We're hinging at our waist. We're not bending our legs like a squat. We're lifting our arms up. Once you're done with that, you hit the mat. We have that bear push-up to bear plank jack, 10 of these. Again, we're trying to move nice and quickly. Reminder, you can take whatever level you need to make this a good workout. Remember, you can always go into full position too with your legs. Once you're done there, our fourth exercise in this little circuit, we have those breaststrokes. So these should go pretty quickly. If you're following with me, we lift up, flutter our legs, and down. So again, we're going up and down. Job. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Once we're done with those, we stand it back up, sumo squat, side bend right, side bend left. This time we're going 9 reps. 9 reps for each. We're over halfway with our time. It just gets easier and easier from here. Down we squat, hit, up. Make sure you get down nice and low as you can. Once you've done all your squats, you have 9 hinge to Y raise. Oop. After 9 of those, 9 bear push-ups, Pike push-ups and a bear to a bear plank jack. Again, you can do that in a normal plank / Pike position. Or you could do the push-up from your knees, stand up into a plank, and step out 1 leg at a time for more of a low impact option. After 9 of those, we have the breaststroke swimmers. Our legs are up, arms are up, fluttering our legs, bringing our arms back up. 2. This one should go pretty fast. Stay lifted, chest is high. Great job. Stand it up right away. Rest as needed. Take your time and make sure we're moving quick. We're down to 8 reps. Once you're done with that, sumo squat, side bend. 8 reps here. Keep rocking and rolling. We're almost done. Get through as much as you can. Keep going, keep going. You get through the sumo squats, you have a hinge to a Y raise. 5 more seconds left. Keep moving till you hear the buzzer in 2, 1. You can rest. Good job. Rest it up. Finish your reps, whatever you need to do. Woo, my heart rate is up. I think I'm ready to, I think I can take off my jacket now even.
Oh yeah, I got down to start 7. Okay.
Good.
Oh, wow.
I know, it's definitely lava kind of tricks you because you're like, oh, I really need to make a move on here.
So now we do the same things, but we're starting at 1.
No, we're going to move on to something different.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're going to move on. Yeah, so hopefully that was some good strength for you. We're going to do some cardio next. So I'll show you that. We're going to do the cardio for time. 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. And we're going to do that for 3 rounds. That's also going to be around 7 or 8 minutes. So I will show you first. We have our 3 moves. We have a scissor shuffle. So scissor shuffle, we're gonna bring one leg over like this and back out with a hop. So I'll show you 1, switching sides, down about the length of your mat, whatever space you have, back, down. If you wanna make it a little more challenging, you can have your arms overhead. If you wanna make it extra spicy, you could add a little hop in. And if you want to take it back, a little something low impact, such as knee hip issues, you can do more of a grapevine. So stepping over, back, or a little salsa. Our next one, after that, we have a hinge to a hop with alternating legs. So I'm going to hinge one leg back, down, hop, switch sides, hinge, hop, just like that. Modification of that would be down, high knee, reach down, high knee. And then our next one we have, our last one we have is a squat to a twist. So squat down, twist, squat, and twist. Modification would be squat, twist, twist, squat, twist, twist. If you want to make it more high intensity, you would squat, twist. So you're adding more squats in with it. Grab some water, last sips of water if you need it. And then we're gonna go ahead and get started with this fun cardio round. Again, 30 seconds on, 15 seconds of rest in between exercises. I'll be doing it with you, counting you through. We're starting in 10 seconds here. 3, 2, 1. Sideways scissor shuffles for 30 seconds. And we're going back and forth. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, we have arms overhead. If you want to make it extra spicy, you add a star jump at the end. You want a low impact option, you're grapevining. All right, we're done. Moving on, next one, single leg hinge to hop. 5 seconds, hinge to hop. 2, go. Hop, switch sides. Hinge, hop. Good job. Remember, if you're going low impact, there is no hopping, you're just hinging and high kneeing up. 10 seconds. Good, rest. All right, 15 seconds rest here. We have squat to twist next. And let's begin. Squat, twist. Remember, if you're making this extra spicy, you're gonna squat, twist, squat. Adding more squats or knee up. And rest. We're moving back, or we have some rest in between now. Whew. Little extra rest. Catch our breath here. "30 seconds are about up. We're starting in 5, 4, sideways scissors in 2, 1, sideways scissors. Do a little shuffle with it, whatever space you have. Jogging back and forth. Make it extra spicy. Yep, start jump. Good job, rest. Hinge to hop is next. Begin. Woo. Good job, squat to twist. We have a nice just a little stretch after this one. Begin, squat, twist. Good, remember the different modifications. Keep rolling through, and done. Juicy little stretch here. About 30 seconds to stretch before we hit our last round. Whew. Hope you're doing well. We have one more left. The heart rate up. We'll do some core after this.
I didn't think I need the fan today, but I do.
Yes. All right, we're gonna get started with our last round of cardio in 5, 4, 3, 2, sideways shuffle, scissor shuffle. Jogging our way down, extra spicy as a start. You have your arms overhead. And done. Woo! Hinge to hop is next. And begin. Alternating each side. Done, good job. One more left, that squat to torso twist. Last one, last one. Let's go. Woo! Done. Long rest now. Grab some water. Have my heart rate up. Catch your breath, grab some water. We're almost done with our workout. We're gonna end with about 5 to 10 minutes of some core and a little cool down stretch, but wanna make sure that our heart rate is nice and low before we get down belly up. While you're catching your breath and bringing your heart rate down a little bit from our cardio set, I'm going to show you our 3 core moves that we're going to do. We're going to do this all together for reps, not for time. That way we can really focus on being slow and control with our movements. Our first one, we're going to be in plank position, our favorite today. Bear position. I'm going to show you modifications, don't worry. So we're going to start by pulling up into bear to a kick through. You can even reach for your foot if you can. Another way you could do this would be simply into a plank, kick it through, just tap the ground. You could also do this on your knees as well. And for this one, instead of kicking opposite leg through, you can just reach same leg out. As long as you're really bending through your sides, you're engaging those stability muscles, that's what we're really looking for. On your back, we have penguins, a favorite for the obliques. So our feet are down, ankles underneath, head, neck, and shoulders are lifted. We're gonna reach towards our heel, back to center, reach towards our heel, back to center. So that is our penguins. And then we have single leg drops. Hands underneath, single leg drops at a time and down. The lower you go to the ground, the more challenging it's going to be. So it's okay if you can only go here. As long as we're getting a little movement on each side. I have my hands underneath my buns to protect my low back. You could also do that and keep your head down. Or if you really want to challenge, your arms are up to the side, but only do this if you're confident you can keep your low back glued down. All right, let's flip it over and get started with our core. We'll start with 20 total, 10 on each side. We have the bear to kick through. Bear to kick through. We pull up and kick through. 1. Halfway. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back down and belly up. Penguins are next. Hands out to the side. Lift your head, neck, shoulders up. Twist, turn. Keep rocking. 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and down. Single leg drop, hands underneath to protect your low back. Lift your leg up. You can lift your head, neck, and shoulders up as well, dropping one leg down at a time. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, halfway. 11, 16, final 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back up and down. Woo! Feel the good core burn. And then roll back over into a plank position. Still rocking on time. Plank position. We have those bear kick throughs. You can also do plank kick throughs, or you could do it on your knees, as long as you are focusing on using your obliques, your thighs, and your core stability muscles. So we lift up, bear, kick through. Halfway. Last one. 20. Woo! On our backs. Penguins, we lift our shoulders up. We hit each heel. 2, 3. 9, 10, halfway. 19, 20. Hands underneath our bums. But that single leg drops. One leg down at a time for 1, 2. Halfway, 10, 11, 12, 15, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back up to center and down. Woo! Roll it up. We're just about time, but we're gonna get through one round of core. Who doesn't love core? Everyone loves core. Even if you hate it, you love it. So back into a bear. Bear kick throughs 20 of these. We're gonna get rocking. Lift up and kick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, halfway, 10. Woo! 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. If you aren't going as fast, take this time to catch up. Finish your reps, 20 total. Then flip it over, belly up. We have penguins. Hands up to the side. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Look at your belly button. Reach for your heel. 2, 3. Four, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Last one here. Last one. Hands underneath your buns. Lift the legs nice and high, dropping one leg down at a time for 20. 19, 18. Halfway. 9, 8, keep going. 3, 2, 1. Legs up and down. Woo! Pull your knees to your chest. We are gonna start to cool down now. Feels so good. So knees are in. Bring your arms in a goal post position. Down. And then rock your knees to the side. Spine stretch, chest stretch. All the good stuff. Roll your knees back in. Other side, stretch it over. Roll back in, stretch one leg up, bring one leg in. Rock it side to side. Bend the straight leg. We have a figure 4 stretch. Cross one leg over. You can hold it here if that's good enough stretch, or else you can reach underneath your leg, rock it side to side. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders up. Just a really good hip stretch here. Rock it down and switch sides. Bring your left leg in, the other leg is long. Just gonna rock it side to side, massaging your hip joint. Then bring your right leg up, cross your left ankle over knee, figure 4 stretch. Wrap underneath your hamstring if that's what you did last time, underneath the knee. Lift up, rock side to side. Whatever you did on the last one, you want to do it here as well. Although you notice that maybe one side is harder than the other, that's completely normal. It's normal to have muscular imbalances, but we do want to try to correct those. And legs down. Legs nice and straight. Slowly roll it up. Reach for your toes. And we're gonna end with a quick shoulder stretch, cross one arm over, pat yourself on the back. Good job today. Switch sides. Pat yourself on the back. Couple arm, shoulder rolls. And that's your class today. Thanks for joining me. We had a solid 45-minute boot camp in.